Okay, here we are. We are with Mel on her birthday flight. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. I've been waiting a few months for this.
Well, I'm sorry for the wait, but we're glad to have you.
I'm happy you're still open.
Yes, we are too.
Didn't want to fly with anyone else.
Good deal. Appreciate that. I don't hear anybody else in the pattern. There's no one with a bad radio coming in on final. And that Cherokee is gone, so we are going to go out. Motor Glider A4 Quebec taking 28 for a departure to the west, Bermuda Dunes. Hey, excuse me, brake is off. Okay, go ahead and start your clock.
Bermuda, Symphony 410, Mike Victor, transient taxi to 28 Bermuda.
Clock is started. I love the desert. You're on video.
Okay, we're coming up on 500 feet. Electric fuel pump off. You're up. Throttle back to 5,500 or lower. Wow, look at, we're going through 900 feet a minute lift right here.
Oh, wow.
That's really good lift. Bermuda in traffic, Motor Glider A4 Quebec. Turning left crosswind to the southwest, departing towards the mountains. Bermuda Dunes, last call. So are you familiar with a lot of these areas of the desert, like the different cities and stuff?
A little bit. We're new here. I know it's like, you know, Palm Springs, Cathedral City, Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, Indian Wells, but Indio next or something like that.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, that's Indio down that direction.
All right.
Thermal is towards the Salton Sea. You can just see the Salton Sea coming into view.
Okay.
You'll get a better view of it later. Then this is the area of La Quinta. And then we're coming into Indian Wells up here. We're still over Palm Desert right here.
All right. And where's the 74 from here?
Okay, this is Highway 111 that goes right through there. And then 74 winds up in the hill. You'll see the highway. Matter of fact, if you look straight out ahead, you can see the little cutouts, zigzag in the mountain.
Yep.
In the tan area up there.
Yep.
That's Highway 74.
All right. How cool that this is your job.
Medium traffic, 1 Charlie Sierra.
Pretty cool. I love flying with my family, my kids.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, a little bit of heaven up here.
It is.
So how busy are you guys?
Well, I'm just getting started. I've been flying for 10 years, and I've been flying this thing for quite some time. But you are my first ride.
Woo! All right. Under new ownership.
That's right.
Pines gliding.
There you go.
First flight. Love it.
Yeah.
Traffic, company 410, Mike Victor is 2 miles on the outboard.
Now, while we're up here flying around,
west of mediating traffic.
if you would, just keep an eye out for other aircraft. 4 eyes are better than 2.
Got it.
Alrighty. Now you see this little green thing right here on the map?
Uh-huh.
If you look, it's changing slowly. As we get close to the mountains, you'll see little changes going on.
Yep.
That's a glide amoeba.
A what?
A glide amoeba.
What's that mean?
Well, it's moving, so it's an amoeba. But what it does is it's telling me with the glide ratio, with the safety factor of the aircraft. Down here, we have it at 20 to 1. This is actually 31 to 1. So at 60 or 59 knots, it will glide 31 feet forward and 1 foot down in calm air. That's air not going up or down, okay? So as a safety factor, we put into the computer that it's only 20 to 1. So we make the computer think that it's not as effective aircraft, or the wings aren't as effective. So what this amoeba tells us, through the calculations of the computer, anywhere inside this green we can get to if the engine was to stop.
Okay. Got
Now,
it.
we don't want the engine to stop.
No, but in case.
Yep, that's right.
So we know.
And my training, I fly this thing without the engine on all the way back to the airport and land with the wheels down.
That's awesome. Yeah, we're basically flying over my house. I live right over there, right before Bighorn.
That's right.
Yep. Here, departing first via the obstacle departure procedure.
I love it. When I go hiking out, at the Art Smith Trail, and like that's the only thing you can hear is planes overhead.
Yeah, matter of fact, look right down the wing. You can see Palm Springs runways.
Yep.
Yeah, there's, let's see, I'm trying to see your park. It's right.
Yeah, it's right there. See where Bighorn is? There's
Yeah.
a little street, and then all the manufactured homes right there. That little blurb right there. Like all the green, and then you have all the white roofs.
Right.
That's the park. That's Silver Spur.
Are you talking about down there?
On the other side of the 74. So the
Right.
west side of the 74.
Yeah.
You have the green land, then right after it there's a road, and then right after that road, that's the park. And then there's another park after it. There's
So-
2 mobile home parks right next to each other.
Right, but you're right next to Highway 74.
I'm on the 74, right before Bighorn.
Right, so your house is actually right there.
Yeah, right over there on the other side of the 74. Yeah.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. There it is. And there's our pool. I can see the clubhouse.
You take a picture of it?
Oh yeah, I should do that, huh? Great
Okay.
hiking out there.
There's 74, there's Vista Point, down here on this side.
Oh, yep. So funny, we drive this road and we never stop at the viewpoints.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all these trails. So much to explore out here.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny, I never thought that I'd end up loving the desert coming from Massachusetts. I think, oh, there we go.
Well, you never know until you get there,
Yep.
you know. The air's starting to cool off. This vent here, if you can get it to stay open, I got to do some work on these. So there's a slide on the bottom, a wheel you can turn.
Yeah, I think it's open.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
There's a better view of the Salton Sea.
Oh, yeah. Holy crap.
Now see, if I didn't put that booster seat in there, you couldn't see that.
I wouldn't see anything.
No.
I get a booster seat.
You're right. when we get up on the top of Martinez Mountain, you'll be able to see bighorn sheep trails.
Oh, cool.
I've never seen the sheep.
I have.
I've seen them. Yeah, I've seen them all over, but I've never seen them.
Oh, on a flight.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see them when I go hiking all the time.
Yeah.
I actually had to pause my hike for 15 minutes because they were on the trail and Daddy was right there.
Yep.
I wasn't going anywhere.
Nope. Years ago, before I started flying, I used to work at Vaughn's Grocery Company as a box boy, produce, frozen foods, checker, the whole shebang.
Yeah.
And some friends at the store and I went hiking, and we hiked up Magnesia Falls through Rancho Mirage, and we came across these fresh bighorn prints, and then we came across mountain lion prints that were about that big around.
Oh, wow.
And there was a little stream that was flowing, and the paw prints of the cat were wet.
Oh, boy. That
And
was
so-
close.
So we stopped, we came and then slowly went around this one ridge, and there were 13 bighorn sheep with the little babies with them.
Oh, wow.
And these guys saw us, and they went straight up this ridge, and there wasn't one pebble that came from underneath their hooves.
Oh,
They were
my
so
goodness.
sure-footed,
Unbelievable.
and we never did see the cat.
You didn't see the cat? Or you
We didn't.
Oh.
No, we probably scared him off.
Wow. I actually caught a video while I was hiking of a coyote chasing one of the babies along the ridgeline. I have it on my phone. I'll show you when we get down.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, it's like a quick 9-second clip of the coyote running across the ridge after one of the babies. I was like, that just happened, and I had my own nature show.
Oh my gosh. I've been doing pools in Indian Wells, and there's been bighorn ram come right down eating the fresh grass after they reseed.
Oh, wow.
And this one guy in a golf cart, he gets up and he walks up, and he takes his camera and he gets real close to the bighorn, and the bighorn lowers his head, and I'm thinking, dude,
Oh,
I would be back in your cart, you know?
right? Yeah.
Hey, what we want to do, Mel, is we want to search around and find better lift. So we want to climb in the lift.
Got it. So beautiful out here.
And we are at 68 degrees here.
68 degrees, is that what you said?
68, 69, yep. Look at that.
Oh, wow. There we go.
Hey, that's good.
There we go.
Now see, I'll pull back the throttle here, and we'll try and let the lift take us up instead of the engine. There we go.
Then how do you find your way back?
You don't, on their first flight up, it's like, where did everything go?
Right?
Yeah.
I tried those flying games. I'm like, oh, forget it. I'll let someone else fly. I'll enjoy the ride.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about becoming a pilot?
No.
No? There's San Jacinto out there, and we should see that from the top later today. So we got a long ways to go, kiddo. It's weird to see the mountains falling away from you, you know? That was the core.
Okay.
We just flew through the maximum portion of lift. Now this aircraft is so large, if we were in a smaller aircraft, a lighter aircraft, we could turn and core in the core of it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And that is a kick in the pants. There's times where I've been in my airplane and you get into the core and you fly around and you get into the middle of the core, and the Vario is just stuck on 1,000 feet. So you don't know how fast you're going up unless you count your altimeter.
Okay.
You know? And I've been in lift so strong that I have to go like this and keep adjusting and yawning.
Oh, yeah?
Because the pressure changes so fast.
Wow.
Okay, this is Martinez Mountain here that we could see from down the valley. And you're starting to see Anza Borrego Desert come into view on the other side here.
I see our green barrier amoeba got much bigger.
See, you're already using the pilot lingo. Now there might be some more turbulence as we get up on top of this mountain because of the updrafts and currents.
Alright.
So you should start seeing some bighorn trails as we come into the top of this thing.
Bermuda Dune Unicom, Cessna 4867 Delta, approximately 6 miles to the southeast, requesting weather advice.
How long have you lived in the desert?
Since the late 70s. There's some good lift right here.
Yeah.
You can see some trails down in here.
Yep.
Bermuda, don't see any comms. Cessna 487 Delta, weather advisory.
Okay, the Salton Sea is 40 miles from this point to there, so you can see 40 miles from one side to the other.
Oh, wow.
And it's 20 miles wide at its closest, as its,
That's 40 miles? Holy crap.
uh-huh. It's a different perspective from up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and switch to the cruise position on the prop. So I'm going to slow it down to 38, 100 RPMs. Okay, Mel, watch your knee here. There we go, 33, 34. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close the cow flaps, and we're going to speed up.
Bermuda, don't see any comms. Cessna 67 Delta, weather advisory, please. Bermuda, traffic Cessna 67 Delta is over Tennis Garden and 1600 will be crossing midfield for let downwind runway 10 full stop. Bermuda.
Okay, there is Anza Borrego State Park.
Oh, wow.
And down at the south end, there's Ocotillo Wells that goes up into San Diego towards the south. There are some places down there if you take Highway 86 all the way down, then take Highway 78 going up towards San Diego. There's some areas that have some hot springs. You can go down there and get in the hot springs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You can adjust those if they get too uncomfortable for you.
Started falling off the back.
Okay.
Cessna 67 Delta is crossing midfield south to the north, entering left downwind for runway 10. Full stop, Bermuda.
What did it used to have a rear view mirror or what?
There used to be a compass there.
Oh.
Go on, pass me, go on.
Right.
There's a joke. This guy's standing on the side of the road and he's got a cow standing next to him and he's got his thumb out. And the guy pulls over and he thinks, okay, well the cow just must have got out of, this guy needs a ride, you know? So he goes, did you see that cow on the side of the road? And he picks the guy up and they're going down the road and he goes, oh, that's my cow. He says, what? He goes, yeah, he's following us. And the guy turns around and sure enough, the cow's running behind the car. And so he slows down. He goes, what are you doing? He goes, well, I don't want to go too fast. The cow, you know, he goes, oh, no, he can run. Just let's go. So he speeds up to like 25 or 30. He goes, dude, listen, let's go. So he looks back and the cow is just on his bumper. Look at the rocks.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, look at this. There's the pines.
Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway, he says, I think we need to slow down. He says, why? He goes, well, your cow's tongue is hanging out. He says, what side? He says, on the left. He goes, no, he's not getting tired. He wants to pass you. going to get in some good lift here because there it is. Because we're going to go up top and we're going to see that a lot closer.
Oh, wow.
What's up?
Mountains are so amazing.
Yeah, you know what? You don't get this perspective from anywhere else but here. Ooh, there's some good strong lift. That's what I'm talking about. There's some camping spots out on this point here. There's a house out there that has a house that used to be there. The chimney is the only thing that's left.
Oh, wow.
And there's the Coachella Valley coming back into view. How you doing, Mel?
Good.
Good. Now these camp spots that are up here, if you can drive up here, they're free.
The camping, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Wow, there's 900 feet a minute right there. Wow, 1,200 feet. Look at that. Boom and lift.
Right on. Yeah.
Hey, you see that trail right there?
Yep.
If you look, there's a chimney standing up in there. There's a platform with a chimney. I think it's right there. It might be on this point here. No, it's right there. See on the peak right there? I'll fly right over the top of it. The chimney, you can see it coming into view right there. Look off the wing. See the chimney?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
So there's little yellow stakes up there. And good lift. There's yellow stakes that mark the camping spots, and you can go in there and you can camp for free.
Oh. Didn't know there was still free camping anywhere.
Yeah. Now it's primitive. There's no water. There's no, you have to bring everything on your own, take everything out. Okay, this is the top of Toro Peak. So when you're out in the desert and you look up, you can say, hey, you know what? I've been there.
Woo!
Look at those rock spires.
They're amazing.
A friend of mine that flies for the CHP, he lands his helicopter up here and they bring batteries and they bring other stuff up here that they need.
Oh, wow.
We're going to the Lonely 18, the fuel area, via Alpha. First,
Pinion Flats down there.
Okay.
When you go up 74 and you see Pinion Flats, that's what that is. Okay, this is the town of Anza over here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Have you driven up 74 before?
Yeah, that's how we go back.
Okay.
So are these the San Jacinto Mountains?
This is San Jacinto. And that one, the far one over there, that's the San Gabriel. That's on the other side of the pass.
Oh, okay.
And there's looking into the high desert. If you can see a little town, that's Yucca Valley, Morongo Valley, and then Yucca Valley is just on the other side of that ridge.
Yep.
See Palm Springs Airport down there?
Yep. Gonna be flying out of there October 29th.
Where are you going, Alaska?
No, we're actually just going to Spokane.
Okay. I used to live in Washington.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, Tri-Cities.
Oh, very nice. We went to Seattle for the first time just like a week ago, not even.
Okay. Have you been up the tramway yet?
Not yet. Nope.
You're the first one that's going to see it from the air before you go up.
Woo!
Yeah.
Just stop and eat at the restaurant?
What's that?
Stop and eat at the restaurant?
Oh, yeah. My wife and I have hiked Long Valley. Okay, if you look right straight forward, that's where the mountain station is. You can see the top of the water tower, this little white dome.
Eye shortness?
It's...
Oh, way up there? That little thing way up there?
No, that's on the, not the other mountain. But
This right in front of us, that
yep.
little white dome?
That's
yeah.
right. That's the water tower, and that's the mountain station. And this valley that goes in behind that little bowl, that's called Long Valley. And you can come up to this, and you can hike up to the top of the peak. So if you like to hike, that would be something good for you to do.
Yeah, I got lots of hikes to explore here.
Back in the early 70s, these mountains burned when I was a kid.
Oh, wow.
And I remember we used to vacation here in Palm Springs, and I remember looking up and seeing this on fire.
Has any fire ever got down into Palm Springs or down into any other
Well,
deserts?
they've had small fires, but generally they're up near the top or on the back side.
They never come down, though, right?
No. Okay, I'm going to bank away just a little bit so that we can bank towards it and you can see it. Okay, see? There's the mountain station right there.
Oh, wow.
And see that tower down there?
Yeah.
See that little flat top on the tower?
Yep.
They land helicopters on those.
Are you kidding me?
That's how they built this thing.
Holy.
You see the cables?
Yeah.
There's the mountain station.
Oh, wow.
This place opened on my second birthday in 1962. 63, excuse me. I'm going to fly out here, I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to come back for you, okay?
All right.
Interstate 10 down there and all the windmills. Wow, there's a look at the Coachella Valley.
Amazing.
Salton Sea all the way to the far end.
Wow.
Now, this is closed for repairs. This time of year in September, they close for repairs.
You can't go on it right now?
No, but when people are here, there's a balcony. See the shiny roof right there?
Uh-huh.
Okay, there's a balcony just below that, and people will come out, and then when we fly by, you can see them waving at you.
Oh my goodness, it's so amazing.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, these sheer cliffs.
I know. Really something.
Oh.
Okay, as we get closer to the ground down here, we're probably going to have a little bit more turbulence, okay? So I'll try to keep it as smooth as possible.
I remember one time I got to go camping out by the Salton Sea, and we went hiking in the mountains. It was like a full moon, so we got to hike by moonlight on the mountain ridges. No flashlights. It was so cool.